Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey guys, welcome to Corner Homestead. So I have been away for a few days and I had to focus on the health of my dog. Honeybee, the one I call Shmoo, she got sick the beginning of last week and I had to focus on her health. I ended up taking her to the vet. Come to find out she had a gastrointestinal infection. Some medication for a few days and thankfully, praise God, she is doing fine now. Can't say anything for my wallet, but there you go. There's another story. But now that she's back to being better, it's time to get back out into the gardens and get some things done. I'm currently dehydrating some parsley, basil, oregano, and some dill. I went out and harvested that off the plants today, so they're in the dehydrator and they'll be done in a few hours and then I can bottle them up. The other night we did have the strawberry moon. I was outside at midnight and I did film a little bit for you, as you will be able to see right here. And although I wanted to bring it on to you much earlier, like I said, Honeybee got sick, so her health was top priority. But like I say, she's better now and it's time to get back to good old homesteading. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you singing to me, baby? Come on. Come on, Shmoo. Come on. Let's go. Let's go bye-byes. Come on. Come on. Okay, so it's almost 8 o'clock at night. Sun is still out outside, but I was outside for a long time today. Thing is, I didn't film much. I apologize. I got busy into doing things and just didn't even think to get the camera. But I just now finished doing the second batch of herbs for the day. I dehydrated 2 batches, 12 trays total. I did one batch of all parsley. I did another batch of, it was 2 trays of parsley, 2 trays of basil, 1 tray of oregano, and 1 tray of dill. Now I did do one prior batch before the parsley. The other day I did 3 trays of parsley. So out of 11 trays of parsley, this little jar is now filled. This is all dehydrated, freshly grown parsley. I'll probably transfer this into a mason jar or maybe even a mylar bag so that I can keep it on the shelf a little longer, because I'm definitely going to need more room. Hey, it's only the middle of June and there's a long way to go to harvest more parsley. So the parsley that I've got in the video, I'll link it again in the corner for you if you want to go back and see when I first bought the parsley, how much I thought it was a ridiculous price just for this batch of parsley. But I think in the long run, that money is going to do me good, because I'm going to end up with a lot of fresh parsley, dehydrated, but still fresh. This is so much better than store brand. Better flavor, better taste, better appearance, greener in color. It's just beautiful. So you can't go wrong with growing your own herbs, dehydrating them. Saves you a lot of money. So far I have this much parsley. And as I said, I only did 2 trays of oregano. So I have just that much oregano. This was completely empty. I had used it all. But as you can see, 2 trays. So hopefully I'll be able to get that well established before the end of summer. Also, this much in basil, that too was also completely empty. 2 trays, and they weren't completely full. The second tray was only about 3/4 of the way full. So, only that much so far of basil. This will be filled before the end of summer. Now, this is the first time I've ever grown dill. Just starting with dill. It's growing out there beautiful. I harvested just enough to do 1 tray of dill today, and I put it into this jar, and as you can see, it's not much, but it's a start. The aroma of this, out of everything that I dehydrated today, this is what I smelled all through the house. You walk in and it just smelled like pickles. It smelled like I was making pickles, but it smelled so fresh and just so good. So this is definitely, hopefully, I will be able to fill the whole jar, possibly transfer it into a mason jar as well. All of these I'm hopefully will have enough to transfer into mason jars, because I want to try to get as much as possible out of my herbs this year. It's definitely cheaper. Go to the store. Now I have my option of doing either dried or fresh, as long as they're out there growing. And so far they're all doing great. So the only thing I have not harvested anything off of yet to dehydrate is thyme. I do have a good amount of thyme growing. I also have some chives. So they will be next. I'll be harvesting them, dehydrating them. But for now, this is a start. And I am extremely happy with the parsley in particular, because that was the one herb I had to buy. It was the only thing I could not get to grow from seed. So I'm glad to see that that I'm getting my money's worth out of it at least. Everything else I started from seed this year. Couldn't be happier. So I just wanted to give you my little update on my dehydrating of my herbs today. I'm going to make sure to get back out into the garden again tomorrow, because it's still going to be a really nice day, a beautiful day again. And then the heat's coming back, so I want to take advantage of it. But I want to get this video up for you now. If you have any questions about how to dehydrate herbs, Please comment, let me know. I will be happy to answer any questions that I'm able to. Again, if you want to dehydrate your herbs, though, the best thing you can do is read your manual that came with your dehydrator, because they're all going to be different. They're all going to be set to different temperatures, different times. All of these herbs today, I spent, it was 4 hours each time dehydrating them. And I had it set at 135 degrees. So that was what is particular to my dehydrator. But again, you can't go wrong doing what you can do. And we'll get there filling it. So until next time, Garden Maters, I hope you do whatever you can do to get that pantry filled. I love you. Take care and God bless. And I'll see you on the next video.
Hey Garden Maters, it's about 10 o'clock at night. Getting pretty late, but it's so nice out here tonight that I just wanted to sit out. It feels like it's October out here. It's just so nice. Unbelievable. So, I don't have a light for my camera, but I do have infrared. That is what you're seeing right now, infrared. So if it looks a little funny, I can see myself too, and it looks a little funny. So, like I said, I just wanted to come out and sit here for a while because it's just so nice out here. Once this heat kicks in for the week, it's just not going to be the same. We're not going to be able to sit out here and play around like this. So, I wanted to talk to you a little bit before I head in about food again. I've been watching on the news and other stations, and they've been having about the cows, a huge herd of cows that just mysteriously died, and they're not sure why. And of course, there was another fire at a chicken facility, and so many, oh gosh, thousands and thousands of birds have died in this fire. So all of this on top of them, the farmers and everyone talking about how the meat shortage is coming because between the things that are hitting the animals, everything that's hitting the animals that's causing them to die right now, and the farmers just can't raise animals fast enough to replenish the food supply. So I don't know, what's going to happen in the future. I truly believe with all my heart that we are definitely going to be in a major recession, which is why I try to encourage people to get as much as you can on your pantry shelf. I am just growing what I can on the amount of property that I have. Um, what can I say? You know, it's worrisome. Um, Between the inflation, the prices right now being skyrocket, they say even if you find meat in the stores in the future within the next couple months, that you'll be lucky if you can even afford it. Most of the time you won't. That's going to be so high priced that only the rich of the rich of the rich are going to be able to afford it. We all need to use our brains, and we all need to think about what's coming. It's going to be a recession. I do believe for sure it's going to be um, higher and higher interest rates. As you know, there's talking about raising it 3 more times yet before the end of this year. Uh, Scary, folks. It's scary. So I'm going to head in. But it is so nice out here. I don't want to, but it is late, and I'm going to have to get in and get to bed so that I can get up and do it all again tomorrow. So, don't mean to freak you out with the infrared. Just hopefully we can all get through this together. I'll be out here tomorrow. I'm not sure when I'll post the next video, but I will be out here again making more. Love you, Garden Maters.